people, hello beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, I hope you're good. Welcome. My name is Paballo Seipei and I am a South African booktuber. I love books, and without wasting any of your time, today's video is a big one. It's a book haul and a very special one. So I think it was in March. Yeah, I think March. CNA did a very big sale, and on that sale, they did a 27 rands sale on selected items. And on those selected items, my favorite of those items were books. I was so happy to realize that there was a sale going on, and on that sale I managed to grab myself 15 books amounting to 405 rands. And sorry, if I were to calculate, say each book was 200, because most of them were like 200 and something, so I'll just say each book was 200, they would have amounted to like 3,000. So this is a very, very big sale, and I just want to say CNA did the Lord's work, because some of us are broke, so it was a good one. So now let's move into the books I got. So I'm going to show you the ones I got from my husband first. They are 4 and very heavy. So these are my husband's books, 4 of them. My husband likes these type of books, like political and yeah, stuff like that. So the first book I got for him is by Mandy Vienna, or Vienna, The Whistleblowers. So this is the cover, and I don't know if I should read this. Okay, I'm not going to read the books that are not mine, so I don't want to waste your time. Sorry. And the second one I got is Finding Common Ground by Wandile Sihlobo. And this one, I just thought it was interesting, and so when I gave it to my husband, he was so happy that I got this book for him. He follows this guy on Twitter, and when he saw this book, he was like, oh my goodness, I am so happy you got this book for me. So this is a good buy. And another one is Gangster State, Unraveling Ace Magashule's Web of Capture by Peter Louis Maybach, or Maybach. I hope I said that right, because the name looks Afrikaner. Okay, yeah. And another one, Sermon of Soul by Iman Rapeti. I will probably read this one. So, okay, it doesn't tell me what the book is about. It's only like commentaries of the people who read the book. And the books that belong to me are 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I actually got 14 books. Okay, I got 14 books. Okay. Oh, I got a diffuser. See that one at the back? So that's my 15th item. But okay. So the first book I got is this one, Mariko Moon by Herman Charles Bosman. Okay, so if a book has like a comment at the back, and it's not telling me what the book is about. I'm not going to read it. It's just notes, but this one is a short story collection. And the second one is Sia and Fifi's Love Story by Simpiwe Molaba. And at the back it says, when an innocent girl from the small town of Orwa meets mysterious business mogul Sia, her life takes a 180-degree turn. There's no such thing as a chance encounter. Fifi discovers this during her whirlwind journey of professional realization, finding love and surviving loss. She is thrust into the eye of the storm and forced to question her views on life as she navigates her new normal. From the stock markets to underground secret agents and government conspiracies, Fifi must be fast-footed if she wishes to survive in this cutthroat environment. Thank God Sia is with her every step of the way, her knight in shining armor. Sia and Fifi's Love Story is the first of a three-part romance and action thriller book series. The lines between right and wrong, black and white, good and bad are constantly probed. Will these two lovebirds survive it all? Can there be calm where two oceans meet? So when I read this, it's like good. I'm going to buy other books following this series. My other book is, oh, my books keep falling. Red Apple Dreams and Other Stories by Siphiwe Mahala. This vibrant compilation blends fresh and classic stories by Siphiwe Mahala into an intertextual feast, in which he and guest contributors showcase and respond to time-honored works by Ken Temba, James Matthews, and Jabulo Ndebele. The resulting chorus of voices, conducted with flair, makes for an essential addition to the library of every lover of African literature. Trying to catch my breath. Okay, and this one, I'm excited about this one. Really excited because Marina, my sister, loves this one and she said I'm going to enjoy it. So at the back they say, when 11-year-old Chimuka and her brother Ali find themselves orphaned in the 1990s, it's clear that their seemingly ordinary Zambian family is brimming with secrets, from HIV/AIDS to infidelity to suicide. Faced with the difficult choice of living with their abusive extended family or slithering into the dark underbelly of Lusaka's streets. That's a tongue twister. Lusaka's streets. Chimuka and Ali escape and become street kids. I don't know why the word street is so difficult for me to pronounce. But anyways, Afikolapo. Against the backdrop of a failed military coup, election riots, and a declining economy, Chimuka and Ali are raised by drugs, crime, and police brutality. As a teenager, Chimuka is caught between prostitution and the remnants of the fragile stability from before her parents' death. The Morning Bed is not just Chimuka's story. It's a national portrait of Zambia in an era of strife. With lively and unflinching prose, Kalima Mukwento paints a country's burden, shame and silence which, when juxtaposed with Chimuka's triumph, forms an empowering debut novel. Also, I didn't say the author's name. Mabanga Kalima Mukwento. I'm going to read this soon. Okay, and this one, I've always wanted to get this book. Like, I saw the cover, I've always seen the cover, and when I checked the price, it was always so expensive for me. Scatterlings by Rishuketri Manenze. Okay, so let's see. South Africa, 1927. In this journey, someone will get lost, someone will give up and turn back, and someone may go all the way to the end. All of these people will try to tell you the story of what happened. Abraham, a South African winemaker, will tell you that things went wrong when his wife stopped loving him, when his children couldn't be citizens of their country of birth, and his country tried to put him in prison, steal his food and his estate. He will also tell you that in a twist of irony, his treason came about because he loved his wife and children. So I'm doing a buddy read with how I'll put her Instagram name, and please follow her. She's also a Booktuber. So another one is this one. Also wanted this one because I want to get into meditation, and I don't know how or where to start. So I'm hoping this book will help me. So here they say, meditation leads to transformation. It affects every aspect of your well-being and can bring about positive change in your body, affect your mental outlook, increase your decision-making ability, and eliminate worry and anxiety. Worry not for revolutionizing meditation for modern life. Deepak Chopra draws on his 30 years of practice and reveals how to achieve bliss awareness by waking up to who you really are. Perfect for beginners, me, skeptics, me, or those looking for a new approach to stillness, me. His simple 7-day program offers a life-changing path to a quiet mind. My other book, this one, I also love this cover. For some reason, I wanted to read this book because I love the cover. And when I saw it, got 27 rand. I was just like, okay. A Black Woman's Stories of Rage, Resistance, and Progress by Lwando Xaso. Like so many of her generation, Lwando Xaso came of age alongside the beginnings and growth of South Africa's constitutional democracy. Her journey into adulthood was a radically different one from that of earlier generations, marked by hope that changing perceptions would usher in a new and free society. Made in South Africa, A Black Woman's Stories of Rage, Resistance, and Progress is a vibrant collection of essays in which Lwando examines with incisive clarity some of the events that have shaped her experience of South Africa, a country with huge potential but weighed down by persistent racism and inequality, cultural appropriation, sexism, and corruption, all legacies of a complicated history. As a young lawyer intent on climbing the corporate ladder, Lwando's life direction was changed by a personal experience of the oppressive capacity of a supposedly democratic government when it unjustly fired a close family friend and mentor from a senior government position. So she found herself on his legal team, and the turmoil the case created with her led her to further her studies in constitutional law and to pick up her pen and share with a wider audience her views of what was happening in her beloved country. Her outlook was further shaped by her experience of clerking at the Constitutional Court for Justice Edwin Cameron, which deepened her respect for the South African Constitution and what it really means for a resilient people to strive continually to live up to its moral and legal standards. Lwando's writing reflects her unflinching resolve to live according to the perception of our groundbreaking constitution and offers a challenge to all South Africans to believe in and achieve the improbable. Okay. Untimely Beginnings, Memoirs of Women Who Defied Fate. Personal Essays. Compiled by Nandim Jo Manenza. An extremely powerful collection of moving verbatim accounts of heartbreak by several unique personalities. The book details how the widowed women, through injustices large and small, came to realize their true potential. The odds were more often than not against them, and yet their resilience kept them going. People saw them only as a reflection of their loss and their individuality, a subtext of their existence, narrating their different stories in evidence of their maturity and the willingness to open up themselves for the enrichment of others, and especially those who are called widows. The experiences are diverse and many women can relate to them. I certainly found myself, having been widowed very young, resonating with most of them. Nandi Manenza, through this book, has exposed the devastation that is faced by so many women who lose their husbands. This book will incite discourse and a cultural shift, both in mind and in practice. It creates a platform for the voiceless and is a healing read for us all. So I think this one is going to be sad. Full gold. So happy. This book I saw, and then for some reason I didn't take it. And then when I looked again, I was like, oh no man. I saw Umpile read this book. So happy. Full Gold, selected Mujaji short stories, edited by Aja Salafanka. Mujaji Books has a proud history of publishing short story collections by individual authors and in particular debut authors. This collection, Fool's Gold, is a celebration of the authors and their stories. Several authors went on to win awards for their collections, and the story by Lori Kuwitsile was shortlisted for the Kane Prize. All the stories here were previously published in the individual writers collection in either Stray or the Bed Book of Short Stories, published by Mujaji Books. My last and final book by Alicia Keys. Everyone knows who Alicia Keys is, right? Right. As one of the most celebrated musicians in the world, Alicia Keys has enraptured the globe with her heartfelt lyrics and extraordinary vocal range and soul-stirring piano compositions. Yet, away from the spotlight, Alicia has grappled with private heartache over the challenging and complex relationship with her father, the people-pleasing nature that characterized her early career, the loss of privacy surrounding her romantic relationships, and the oppressive expectations of female perfection. Since Alicia rose to fame, her public persona has belied a deep personal truth. She has spent years not fully recognizing or honoring her own worth. After withholding parts of herself for so long, she is at last exploring the questions that lived at the heart of her story. Who am I really? And once I discovered that truth, how can I become brave enough to embrace it? More Myself is part biography, part narrative documentary. Alicia's journey is revealed not only through her own candid recounting, but also through vivid collections from those who have walked alongside her. The result is a 360-degree perspective on Alicia's path, from her girlhood in Hell's Kitchen and Harlem to the process of growth and self-discovery that we all must navigate. In More Myself, Alicia shares her quest for truth about herself, her past, and her shift from sacrificing her spirit to celebrating her work, with the raw honesty that epitomizes Alicia's artistry. More Myself is at once a riveting account and a clarion call to readers to define themselves in the world that really encourages a true and unique identity. So, my books keep on falling, guys. Like, those are my books. Let me show you all of them. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you on my next video. Bye. 27 rand is man. Bye.